Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday. Okay, I'm sitting here going through everything in my head, and the reason I said, "Hey everybody, what is it Wednesday?" We already did our live recap for Vanderpump Rules, and we just did a few videos for the second channel. So go check those out. I have boxes over here. We're getting ready to move to Charleston, but the thing is we're moving to Charleston, but we're moving to Charleston like over the course of a month. So it's not like a normal move. We're slowly kind of transitioning things. We're leaving tomorrow. I don't even know where we're at right now. But what I do know is this is kind of like my Zen zone. So I wanted to come on YouTube. And I think that there's things to talk about. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We have Bethenny Frankel, who was punched in the face. I'm not joking. And then Kathy Griffin, who is coming after Andy Cohen and the Housewives. And there's a video. Smash that like button, show some love. Let's jump right in.
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
All right, guys. So I think that out of both stories, what I wanted to start with was probably the Bethenny Frankel, because people are going to be like, what are you talking about? Bethenny Frankel got punched in the face. She did. Smack dab right in the face. I'm going to explain the story to you right now, courtesy of Page 6. They said it was an embarrassed Bethenny Frankel who said she was punched on a New York City street. Bethenny Frankel has fallen victim to the New York City punching epidemic, which I didn't even realize there was an epidemic. In a since deleted comment on a TikTok video, a fashion design student, Michaela Tananato, sharing her experience being assaulted, Bethenny Frankel revealed she was randomly punched on a Manhattan street earlier this year too. She said, "This is insane because it happened to me a few months ago, but I was embarrassed to say. I was on the Upper West Side, insane. I was taking a video of a bakery." And then you can see where there are other people, like girls and other people, who are posting about getting punched in the face, which is really actually, I mean, obviously, no matter what, it's effed up. Bethenny Frankel's recollection comes after more than 25 women took to the video sharing app to share their horror stories of being attacked in New York City in broad daylight in recent months. Now, influencer Haley Kate, who has 1.2 million followers on TikTok, posted a video on Monday showing a huge bump on her forehead. She said, "You guys, I was literally just walking and a man came up and punched me in the face. Oh my God, it's so bad I can't even talk." I mean, that's sick. Now, in another post, Kate gave a closer look at her injuries and she was calling it a devil's horn. But the NYPD confirmed the incident to the Post, saying a 23-year-old woman had reported an assault on West 16th Street and 7th Avenue at 10:20 a.m. on Monday. Officers said that Kate was treated at a medical facility, but that's, I think that this is crazy. And what I want to add to this really quick, Bethenny Frankel getting punched in the face. Like, some people are going to be like, I can already see the comments. Like, you didn't get punched in the face because it's a part of the punching epidemic. You got punched in the face because people don't like you. Or maybe instead of the reality reckoning, you got wrecked. Or, you know what I mean? I can see just the dumb comments that are going to come flooding in from this. What happens? Like, why are people so nuts? I saw where there was one in New York City where people, I think it was when we were living there, Jason and I, people were running up and it was like a thing that they were filming and they were conking people on the head with hammers. I got to ask Jason. I believe it was hammers, which is obviously like, that's, what do you want to go to prison? Like, ha ha ha, got away with it. What, are you joining like a fraternity and you got hazed and this is the thing you got to do to get the pass? Like a hammer? Even punching somebody in the face? Like, who the fuck is going on? And then there was another one where people were shoving people out of wheelchairs. Anyways, moving on. So now, Kathy Griffin. Kathy Griffin believes that housewives are scared of Andy Cohen as he faces the Leah McSweeney lawsuit. Kathy Griffin obviously believes that housewives are scared because he holds the fate of their careers in his hands. As long as he's choosing the housewives and involved with the housewives, they're probably pretty scared of him. And I don't blame them. That's what she said on the Misunderstood with Rachel Yucatel podcast. Love Rachel. Rachel's super sweet. I mean, these are women that are on that show and many of them are getting DUIs, gone to prison. Okay. Now, as Andy Cohen faces the lawsuit from former Roni star Leah McSweeney for allegedly preying on her alcoholism, Kathy told Rachel that she believes reality TV producers very strongly encourage stars to drink a lot. I listen to those women when they say that they were pummeled with alcohol. I wouldn't write that off. I'd listen. Although she doesn't believe Andy Cohen is pouring drinks, she did say plying cast members with alcohol wouldn't surprise her given the nature of the behavior that appears on the Housewives franchise. If you're not flipping a table, you might get fired. In order to stay on the show, they think they have to manufacture this drama. Now, unfortunately, Kathy said the crafted drama has led to real consequences for many of the housewives. Leah sued Andy Cohen in February, claiming he and the network tirelessly tried to get her to relapse. But when she didn't, production tried to destabilize her mentally to induce a breakdown for the cameras. She further alleged that Andy Cohen would regularly snort, you know what, with a coterie of his favorite housewives. But it is important to note that Andy's rep said that these claims against him are absolutely false. Now, moving on years prior to this lawsuit, Griffin actually claimed that he did offer her that before appearing on his late night show, Watch What Happens Live. Right before we went live, Andy Cohen privately asked me in an office in Embassy Row, which is the production company that does that shit show, if I wanted to do blow. You guys know I'm no prude, but I'm like kind of straight edge. I thought he was kidding the first time. Well, here is the clip. Thank you to Byway Hello Drama.
Spoken to housewives that have had producers say, if there's not a fight every episode, we're going to let you go. You know, these housewives, I've known so many of them where their lives are ruined. They're getting DUIs. They're going to jail. They're going to prison. There's, these girls on The Bachelor that can't get jobs because they got drunk on the very first night and they probably weren't eating because they wanted to look skinny in their formal dress. Like, I know the whole drill. I mean, I think the problem is the mandate comes from probably as high as you can imagine. Like I said, who's ever signing the checks ultimately. But the other thing is there is still a thirst from the audience to see that kind of behavior. And I feel like we've really seen enough reality people vomit, fall down and hurt themselves, go to the hospital. I think it's important that as we're watching these shows, just to be conscious of the fact that probably a lot of these people that are behaving this way probably weren't this way or were encouraged to drink a lot. I don't know if anybody was like handing out pills, but I certainly know that reality producers push for the most abhorrent behavior. I've spoken to housewives that have had producers say, if there's not a fight every episode, we're going to let you go. You know, these housewives, I've known so many of them where their lives are ruined. They're getting DUIs.
Okay. I guess that goes back to the main question of, well, you signed a contract, so is it fair? Did you necessarily know what you were getting yourself into, and could there be better outlines for the system so you feel like you're getting what you need out of this? You get your fame that you want, you get your fat check, you get to be on TV, they get the ratings, they get the ad revenue, and you feel like you get to walk away with a little bit of dignity. That's where they're trying to get to. Whereas like right now they're saying, some of the people who are complaining about this stuff are saying, well, that's not what we're getting. I don't know. I want to hear what you guys think. Pop off in the comment section, especially about the Bethenny Frankel getting punched in the face in the Kathy Griffin video. See you guys next time. Love you.